parent company to Google is getting rid of an ag tech subsidiary under its umbrella. The company is Mineral. Now, Mineral's CEO saying the company will no longer be with Alphabet, but that its technology will live on inside of agribusinesses where it can have maximum impact. Mineral was founded back in 2018. It was part of the moonshot factory of Alphabet. Mineral helped develop and build an image database of 17 crops in every stage of growth in several environments. It also created a four-wheeled semi-autonomous rover to collect data from fields. Corn made some small gains while soybeans sunk. AgDay's Michelle Rook lets us know if corn has finally turned a corner in markets now.
A mixed to lower day of the grains on Tuesday. Rich Nelson is back with us with analysis from Allendale. And Rich, let's talk about the soybean market. Some new lows for the move, some 3-year lows. So the funds have been selling there. Is this all about weather?
I think at this point that certainly is the case. We've seen these crop rating numbers, and ratings are not really a good model for yields at this time of year for soybeans specifically. But a ratings model would imply we're at trend yields, maybe likely higher. Trade is noting, of course, the Eastern Corn Belt will see some very good rains in the next few days. So the market is still trying to price in this idea of new crop ending stocks in that 450 to 500 million bushel range. So we are nearing finally that economic value point if we do have trend yields.
And so let's talk about that. Where do you find support here on the charts for beans? Are we getting close?
As far as the chart support, we've got to point out some very ugliness with the chart argument here. We're in a downtrend, we're making new lows, and we're closing near the lows with confidence. So at this point in time, we don't really have a nice picture story here from the chart perspective. I will say, though, from an economic value perspective, if you move these stock numbers to our number on new crop is 465 million bushels, you are talking an economic value on November soybeans right in that 1060 to 1080 range. So in frank speak, we're almost at that economic value from fundamental numbers here.
Yeah. Corn and wheat trying to hold on to some fractional gains going into the close on Tuesday. But Rich, we ended well off our session highs because of the soybean market pulling them down.
I do think so. And keep in mind here, the corn and wheat markets, they do have a little different story than soybeans. Soybeans is not just a question about trend yields or not. It's also concerning the fact we have light concerns about domestic crush. And certainly for the export side, that's a pretty serious, well-known issue. For corn and wheat, we've got to make some clear admissions. We don't have that demand consideration as far as a negative issue. For both corn and wheat, export sales are quite strong and will be an offset to some of the higher stock numbers posted or higher production numbers posted on this coming report.
Thanks so much, Rich Nelson with Allendale. We'll have more AgDay coming up.
To talk to Rich Nelson one-on-one, call 800-262-7538.
Watch Markets Now with Michelle Rook on the Farm Journal YouTube channel, keeping you updated throughout the day on the markets at the open, midday, and close. Find out what moved the markets today and what to expect the market to do next.